Well, I'm going to be honest, I almost left my iPad down there because that line showed who my daddy was. And everybody that came through there knows my daddy. My dad was my best friend. Just to tell you a few things about my father, he was kind. He was loving unconditionally. He was genuine. He was a servant for the Lord no matter what the calling was. He always put other needs first. He taught me what I was to be a man, not just any man, but a man of God, a man of character, and a hard worker. He was the most unselfish person I ever knew. In all my 34 years of life spent with him, I can't ever recall him just going out and buying something new for himself or because he wanted to. He always put others first, no matter what it was. He always looked for the good in every situation, no matter what that was. He was always there to support me and the rest of my family. My dad loved my mom with a pure, genuine love that someone only gets to witness once in their life. When we would talk, it wasn't always just about me and him. He always asked about my wife, Lindsay, how she was doing, how her work was going, and about Ryland, how his grades were, how he was doing, and what everyone was up to. He always cared even about the smallest things. No matter what was going on in my daddy's life, and your issues were always more important. Daddy was the first to ever teach me how to love and fear God and to always remember to pray. One of my daddy's favorite sayings he would say to me at the end of every phone call was, "Walk with the King and be a blessing." Well, Daddy, now you are walking with the King down those streets of gold. No more pain, no more suffering, holding the hand of Jesus. To many, my dad was known as David, Dave, Brother Dave, or Mr. Baldwin. But to me, he will always be remembered as my hero. My daddy never failed to tell me how proud he was of me for many things, from hard work, the family, and the life me and my wife built, my job. But he never failed to always tell me how proud he was of my hard work in the gym and with working out and how big I was. But he would obviously always quickly take the wind out of that sail and always say, "You know, son, back in the day, your dad wasn't always old and gray. You wouldn't have messed with dear old dad." For my family or anyone else that was close to him or had the opportunity of coming to his house, especially his office, would know that my daddy, from the time I can remember as a very young child, he loved eagles. Anything from pictures to figurines or anything that had to do with it. Mom would always randomly bring him home one from a yard sale or wherever she found one. They might not be in perfect shape or have a little chip on the wing. I can remember many times Dad would have the hot glue gun out repairing his eagle's wings, or freak from one of his wonderful children knocked the eagle over. But now Daddy has his wings, and they are without blemish or chips or nicks. They are perfect and made just for him. Which brings me to one of the favorite Bible verses that I think best describes my daddy and what he meant to me and my family. "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings of eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." This is to Lindsay personally. I just want to thank her for encouraging me Friday night to walk out of the restaurant we were eating at and answer his call. Normally I would have just been like, "Oh, I'll just call him back in the morning." Little did I know it would be the last time I'd be able to tell my daddy I loved him. So Lindsay, thank you. You never know when your last goodbye is, or "I love you" will be the end. But I'm at peace knowing that those were my last words to him. I will leave you all with this. I can remember every birthday for my mom. Well, he did it for all of us. He would take those little birthday signs and leave them on the table for us. He never missed one. But Dad would always write her "Roses are red, violets are blue" poem. So Daddy, now it's my turn to give you a poem back. Roses are red, violets are blue. Though you are gone, we'll see you anew. With faith in Christ, we'll meet once more. In heaven above, oh, that bright shore. This isn't goodbye, this is I'll see you again. I love you, Daddy.